Hello and welcome back to Riveting TV, where it's normally Company Battle Tuesdays, and we are doing company battles, but right now we're entertaining you with various showmanship stuff. Yeah, it's very entertaining. If you want to get involved in the company battles that are going on right now, just jump into the game and do a search for Bahamutzz. I believe that's the current host of the Riveting TV company battle, and join our TeamSpeak server to join in with all the fun going on there. Sweet. What we have for you in part 4 is an interview with the rest of the crew. Different guys are going to be doing different projects and what they're going to be doing. The sort of content you'll be seeing over the next few months on the our sister channels. So, sweet. I introduce you to Hyro or DisFireCo. Are you there, dude?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Can you everybody hear him loud and clear?
Hello, folks on the internet.
Can people hear?
Come on, give me a dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Are we on delay?
There'll be a bit of delay for some people. Yep, there we go.
There we
Cool. Everyone can see. Tad louder. Cool.
Tad louder. I'm on it.
No, that's good. That should be good. I've just made you louder. Is that better, guys?
Testes, 1, 2, 7.
Awesome. Sweet. Okay, cool. So, Hyro or DisFireCo, introduce yourself.
Alright, hello everybody, my name is DisFireCo. I'm working with Dorjan. We've been friends for a long time on the internet. Obviously, I'm probably from America, and he is from the UK. Up after his show, I'm going to be taking over on the main Riveting TV channel, and I'll be doing giveaways. I have lots of AirMech Steam keys, lots of in-game items for AirMech. Tons of giveaways. I have lots of video, and I'll be picking people from the crowd to play with, and all sorts of hooply-doo.
Absolutely fantastic. And also, just for anyone who doesn't know, AirMech is like 114 meg download, so you'll be able to join in tonight. As clueless as I was the other night at like 2 in the morning, I installed AirMech and died horribly, but I had a bit of fun with it. So it's absolutely cool if you guys want to get involved with that after tonight's show. What other stuff have you got planned for the channel, DisFireCo?
Oh, well, I mean, I also go around to lots of local music venues and open mic nights, and I record the shows, and I'll be putting them up along with whatever video games or whatever kind of content you guys want. You know, you can Skype in and talk to me and talk about the bands you're hearing, or talk to the bands, or, you know, do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It's the sort of thing you guys should be interested in. It's more than just playing games. It's listening to people who are doing live, as Harry just said, music for you guys. I mean, who here wants to see a live internet concert? Because I damn well will.
Yeah, and also do stuff like I'm working on the Riveting TV intro, so I can work on that live for you, and you guys can give me your input. You know, I'm working with Game Builder Studio. It's a software on Steam that allows you to build video games, and just all sorts of stuff, really.
Awesome. I'm sure you're going to keep us updated with anything that you develop over the time. If you have different ideas and stuff like that, we'll definitely let you know. The other person we have on the show tonight is Bahamutzz. Say hello. And who are you, good sir?
I am a person. No, I'm doing another channel, mainly with you at the moment, based on, you know, just playing other games like XCOM, Dota 2, StarCraft, anything really. Just, you know, it's just like us two having a bit of fun, just playing some games, really.
Yeah, we've already done some test streaming of Dota 2 and XCOM, so looking up kids in my house. They're my children. We've already been playing XCOM and Dota 2 quite a bit. We have played StarCraft, but we've never successfully streamed it. I believe it's every time we've done it, it's gone wrong. But we'll be getting that worked out over the time. Before we start announcing the shows, we'll work on the technical difficulties, and that's probably why we haven't really been advertising it as of yet. But it's getting better, so yeah, that's cool.
I mean, what we've been doing is we've just been, you know, doing it mainly after the Riveting TV show, so we can get your guys' input on all the technical difficulties and stuff like that, which a lot of people have helped out with, and it's helped a lot. So
it has. We've been the new UFO. What's it called? XCOM UFO Unknown Enemy or whatever it's called. Enemy Unknown. That's it. That's actually going really well now. We're both trying to go through on Iron Man, which means you cannot reload saves. You can just like your only save. You can't save it and go back to it. So
Iron Man Classic, isn't it?
Iron Man Classic. So yeah, it's quite hard, and we've died several times. Although my guy has never died. Dorjan is still alive. So that's really cool. So we encourage you to go over to the channel Bahamutzz with double Z to watch that if you want. Click follow and you'll get updated to whenever we play that live. It's much slower paced show than you see on Riveting TV here, but it's more like a Let's Play. So you'll be seeing us play different sort of games there. On the Riveting TV channel, you'll see more structured shows that Hyro is going to be producing, him and probably other people eventually. But we'll get, once the things are nailed down and we know exactly what shows are going on, we'll let you know. So yeah, this is the XCOM was last night. It was pretty good. And you're watching another guy. Well, I hope you watch us, yeah, because we do it too, and I rage a lot. I rage a lot.
Me for making mistakes.
He's like he goes into battle, and my guy's normally using the shotgun, but at the moment it's the plasma rifle. And I go, right, go up to him because I've got one shot left. Pull out the laser pistol and double tap him. And he goes, "Are you sure?" He goes, "I go, yeah." He goes, "You'll do about 1 damage." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because you've got the normal pistol." I didn't have the laser pistol. I was like, oh my god. So I ran up to the guy and just like 2 damage. Bang, bang. I was like, oh, it still killed him.
You only had 2 health.
Yeah, it did manage to do it. But yeah. So I'll type in the chat that channel now. So it's twitch.tv/Bahamutzz. So these sort of contents are slightly different. But go ahead, Bahamutzz.
I was just going to say, I mean, I haven't ever played MX. So what kind of game is it?
Oh, well, it's a RTS, tower defense, Dota kind of mixture of everything. It's completely free to play. You have your main air mech, which is the ship you pilot, and it's a top-down view, and it has guns that you can shoot at the other air mechs or at the other units on the ground. And the units themselves have dumb AI, so they just kind of go along the path and they capture the base. But you can pick them up and place them to defend things and do all sorts of stuff. There's just a couple dozen units right now, and they're just working on getting more content and balancing it. And they just did a tournament last week, and we had about 200 people, and Total Biscuit retweeted about it. And yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say, so like you said, it's like a Dota-type-y, top-down kind of RTS game. All I'm thinking is that Dota usually means something like levels. You level up your character, you get different skills and stuff like that. Is that the same with their mech, or is that different?
It's the same, but really you only have one level that's unique to each air mech, and the other differences are really like the carrying capacity, how much you can lift, how much armor it has, and how much damage it does.
Okay. Yeah, do you have like different types of? I guess you have different types of mechs, like your support, your carries as such, or whatever.
Yeah, there's let's see here. There's a support. All right, there's a striker, which is kind of an attack craft, a chopper, which is an attack mixed with a carrying craft, a bomber, which drops bombs on units, a Neo, which cloaks, a flying saucer, which enables you to capture enemy units, Osprey, which is mainly just for healing and for carrying, and a Warthog, which is damage and just mainly damage, really.
So how big are the games? Are they like 1 versus, like 2 versus 2, 5 versus 5?
They range from 1v1 to 3v3, and you can play with robots on either side. There's also survival mode, which is basically like a tower defense. They just send waves of units after you, and you build up your armies. And there's challenges. Yeah.
Okay. Challenges, you said. What sort of challenges?
Let's see the challenges here. It's just mainly these are kind of to show you how to capture bases in difficult situations. Like if the enemy has units blocking the base and units coming in, like what do you do about that? Because only infantry can capture bases, and there are waves of infantry that come out of your bases.
Okay.
So,
Yep. Okay.
and also another interesting thing is that the in-game currency is kudos. Those are the things that you earn for playing the game, and then there are also diamonds, which you can earn by paying money for. And things cost way more kudos than diamonds, obviously. But when you get achievements in game, it unlocks kudos for you and diamonds, and you get kudos for referrals and all sorts of stuff.
Okay. That seems really cool.
Yeah, and the limited time I played with it, actually, it's really, it's I would say less Dota-like and more like the old-fashioned Desert Strike style games. You know, where you control like a helicopter, you got to go around blowing everything up on the ground. It's very much similar to that. For example,
like the Jungle Strike, Desert
exactly,
Strike type thing,
exactly like that. But mixed with a bit of RTS element where you order units in a base, you then pick it up and drop it where you want, and then give them orders and let them do things. It's a bit clumsy at the moment giving orders, but it's in beta, so it could get better. But yeah. Go ahead, Bahamutzz. You were saying something.
I don't know. I forgot what I said.
I think you were about to say that you would probably check it out or something.
Oh yeah, I mean it might. I mean, because we've played like the tower defense type games before, you know, where they're saying wave and wave out of stuff. I kind of like that, especially when it's like a team sort of thing. So it might be worth having a look at it, even if it was just like, you know, the normal 3-on-3 thing. We could do a little bit of casting maybe.
Yeah. What I was thinking actually. What about after the show, we all go over to the main channel with Hyro casting and play a couple of games together?
Yeah. Okay, that sounds cool.
How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, so that'll be Air Mech after this show, which is in 2 hours' time, or an hour and 50 minutes' time. So that will be Air Mech. So that'll be it's on a different channel.
One more thing.
Okay, go for it.
The secret word is dragon fruit.
There'll be competitions given away on the other channel, and the secret word for Riveting TV fans only is dragon fruit. Only people who know the secret word will get this particular prize, and that will be over at /RivetingTV, I think. Yes, it will be.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. So, have you got any more questions or anything like that, Dorj?
Not thinking. Is there anything from the crowd about Air Mech before we go, or the content that's going to be going up on /RivetingTV? Is there any more questions about that? I'll give you a couple of minutes while we drink coffee and talk to each other. I love that picture of you by the tank, the SU-100, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me and my wife.
And that was at the Bovington Tank Museum.
Yep. And you was there.
Was I the one taking the photo?
Nah, I think it was my dad.
Was that the one when I was busy running around doing all the videos?
Yeah.
What's the system specs, Hyro?
Rather minimal. I mean, it's designed to run in Chrome, a Chrome browser. So, you know, the download's 130 megs, and, you know.
It does seem very flashy.
Yeah. It's all written in C#. So
Yeah, hopefully it's efficient. Maybe I'll even be able to stream it. Ha 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 ha. So yeah. I've got to do my shoulders. So yeah, so there's the sort of games that we're going to be doing over in the other channels. No questions have been asked. Everyone's like, yeah, I don't care.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give away a Steam key right now.
Ooh. So who actually wants to try out Air Mech? Who actually wants to try it out for free? We'll give you a key. Anybody? First person to respond, or a bunch of people will pick somebody. Anybody? Hurts you none.
Simbosk is the winner.
Cool.
So do you have to get a beta invite for Air Mech then?
Yep.
Or that, or pay $10. So this is worth $10.
Woo! Oh yeah. So anyone who's just tuned in, we're also running company battles right now. So you jump into World of Tanks and search for Behemoth, and you should be able to find it. So cool.
Okay, so if we're going to be, if we're going to cast it or whatever, I mean, I don't have a key. Or
don't, we'll sort you out. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have a key?
No.
We'll sort that out. Don't worry. But yeah. Oh, stretch my back. So cool. If you want to try it out, feel free to join the show over at /RivetingTV in an hour and 45 minutes. And there'll be plenty of keys to give away during that show. So cool. Back to World of Tanks. Bahamutzz, you're actually part of my clan, aren't you, good sir?
Yes, I am.
What's your favourite style of play? How do you like to play tanks?
I play more the reserved kind of sniper tank because you're the one who always rushes in, gets your face blown off.
Basically.
And I'm usually the person who's sitting in the back trying to cover you, or in the odd circumstance, I've actually got ahead of you and we've tore everything up with my M103.
Is that a big surprise that I died? Is it Nifrid? Is it? But yeah, that's usually the way we do it. In fact, we've played together in many games. Bahamutzz and I met each other on a game called Allegiance. It's a game made in 1999 by Microsoft Research. And we met on that one purely because our birthdays lay within like a week of each other. Basically, that's how it came about. And then we moved on from that to Heroes of New Earth. And we played that semi-professionally for a year and a half.
Yeah, it was. It was about a year and a half, and we actually got into some tournaments. We didn't get very far, but it was okay. It was a good game. We played it for a long time.
We did. We never got a fifth. That was our problem. And I met Hyro through the same game, Free Allegiance, back in the days of plenty. And we don't really play any other games together, although we have on a few ones. So yeah, I used to be your Padawan, became a Sith. I quickly raised through the ranks of your squadron and burnt out and left the game, unfortunately. And that was Free Allegiance.
And then we kind of moved over to Dota slowly. The trouble was with Dota is that we didn't get enough keys.
Yeah, it took a long time to get enough Dota 2 keys for our team. So it took us a long time to get into it. And we're starting to practice now, but Dota 2, big problem. It doesn't let any sort of resigning happening. So you have to play it to the bitter end, which means most games are 45 to an hour long. Ugh.
Yeah. And it's annoying. I mean, the good thing about HOM was that you could concede at 15 minutes.
If the match was turning that south. And some people abused it and just quit the game early, but I'd rather have a short game that the people didn't want to try in than having to have to stay there for 45 to an hour. So,
yeah.
Dota 2 is really hard for that reason. But, yeah, cool. Is there anything else we need to say, really? Yeah, let's recount some favourite moments on XCOM so far. Like the time that someone decides to reload when he's the only guy left to save my ass, who's on about 2 HP, sat in front of an enemy guy with a big rifle. And I've got a 50% chance to kill this guy. And we're there debating whether we should fire or not. Who messed that up? Who?
Was it me?
We debated for a while whether we should turn the game off to see if we could recover some of the save and get back a few steps. But in the end, we pressed the OK button to make the shot of doom, to decide whether I lived or died, and I lived somehow. Whew.
That was very lucky. And then a couple of turns later, I threw a rocket at a huge bomb.
Yes, you missed it by one square where you could have killed a whole city. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? What? God damn it, don't do that! And he's like, I've got it, it's cool. Click. And I was like, go on, you've killed us all. And somehow he killed 2-3 aliens and didn't detonate the bomb. It was just crazy. Absolutely crazy.
That's how I roll, man.
That's how I
roll.
Leaning against the edge of the knife, cutting against your skin just so the blood trickles down the blade. Not enough to actually do you any bodily harm, but scares the shit out of everyone around you.
Exactly.
It was horrible. The other...
yeah, I think we lost on our first playthrough, didn't we?
We did. We lost.
We just got completely owned.
Mm-hmm. And currently we have a short of officers. Everyone but me died. Everyone. We literally had one soldier left, and that was me. and I was wounded. And it was like, God, we might need some more recruits. And we bought a bunch of recruits, and they were all complete rookies. And we went into a battle, and they all died. And it was like, right, okay, we have to do something about this because it's only me against the entire alien forces against the Earth. So
you did well. You did well.
I survived. I think that's as well as we can say. I survived.
And then there was that one time where the support guy was the only one alive, and he actually managed to kill all the aliens left as well.
Yeah, so if you want to check out us pretty much dying on XCOM, feel free to join the channel /Bahamutzz, where we won't be playing it tonight, but we do play it reasonably frequently when I'm not playing tanks. Cool. So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
I just had some delicious pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, eh?
Yeah, it's about 3 radians across, 7 furlongs deep.
Really?
Swam across it in a boat.
Like a boss. Actually, on that note, I'm going to try and convince my wife to come on stream tomorrow night, and we're going to try and stream Slender. So if you want to check that out, check it out tomorrow night. It's just, I don't mind if there's not many people, but she does like to scream. So we'll see if she likes to do that, because that would be really good. If you want to join us for that, it'll be absolutely hilarious. So cool. Right. Yeah, pumpkin pie. We've got stream tomorrow. Scary stream to celebrate Halloween. And yeah.
Air mech later.
Air mech later. And omelette after the break. So it's been great having you guys on the show. Say goodbye to the stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye!
And I will see you guys in about 5 minutes for some more omelette at Chicken in Peril.
All right.